that's not the problem. The problem is you're not selling any products because you're not making enough money with the ads. So that's what you need to do. So they kind of come up with this plan, different things that they can sell to like make more money. So they come up with the game plan, and she writes him a check for $2 million. And at first, he doesn't want to take it, but then at the end of the day, he's like, "This is gonna it'll solve his problems. It'll give him the money he needs to put into Moneta, and I think then he won't really have to sell the house." So she only asked that she gives like a 30% share in the company, and so he agrees because honestly, he thought she was gonna ask for more. So he was like, 30%, okay. So then we also find out that Woodward is also suing him for punching him. So Harley finishes her novel. She publishes it on Amazon. Super exciting to read her excitement when she did that. It was so sweet. So then Julie has become more harsher to her about the Jackson situation because she feels like she's being just too much about it. Like, Harley tried to compare the situation to Logan. She said to Logan's betrayal. Julie said that is not the same. Don't even try it. She's like, Logan was cheating on me. Jackson said to you that basically that whatever you needed to tell him, you could. That is not throwing away, like, that's not worth throwing away a whole ass relationship that was just starting to bloom. And so she suddenly feels super stupid and starts to think about how she did her mom and how she's so quick to just cut people out and never speak to them again, and how maybe that's not the best thing to do with people that are that important to you. Now also, it depends on what they do, okay? That it depends on that, because there are some things that people can do that you cannot come back from, and I do feel that way. But what he did is not something that I feel like she should have went, I can't come back from this. This is brand new. Like, this is like not even a couple of weeks that they've been together. So this is still new. You're still learning each other, you know? Like, even though he may have said to you he loves you, I mean, yeah, he might feel that emotion or whatever, but it doesn't mean that all of a sudden there's this massive, he doesn't know you fully yet, you know? He's learning, but he doesn't know you fully. So why are you so upset that he doesn't believe every single word you say? Yeah, he may not know you're not a liar, okay? Well, you did kind of lie when you wrote the blog. I'm just saying. So, you know, you got to think about things. You have a history, so you got to kind of think of where a person's coming from. And he still wasn't coming to her and saying, I know you were an escort. He was just like, listen, whatever you got going on, just tell me. I'm not going to be upset, you know, because the truth of the matter is, if you're going to start something new, we just kind of need to get all this just shit out the way. So she just took it too far. Just too far. And I was glad she felt stupid. And I was glad Julie was harsh with her, because at first Julie was kind of hinting, and then Julie's like, fuck it, listen, you being stupid. And so then she starts, after she thinks that, she's like, you know what, I'm probably fucking up. So Jackson's been sending her letters since nothing else worked. He started sending her letters. She reads them all, and then the last one, and of course they're all beautiful, the last one was a check for $10,000, and he said that's an advancement for your first novel. So Jackson comes into the kitchen. He finds Aurora and Woodward all hugged up. Her legs are around him. They're making out, and Jackson's like, what the hell? Like, this ain't your house. You can't just bringing guests in here. Like, that's so disrespectful. And so Aurora was like, we wanted some privacy. So I'm thinking like, well, why the hell you didn't go to his place? I don't think he's married. So why y'all couldn't go somewhere, like go to a hotel or do something like that? Why did you feel the need to come here? That was, I ain't like that. That was kind of shady. So then Jackson is like, the guy is suing me, and that's who you bring here? And Aurora was like, that's what we were celebrating. He's going to drop the charges. So Jackson doesn't really believe him. But Woodward was like, you know, let's just let bygones be bygones. So, and they shake. But he's still kind of skeptical. And I can understand that. Because Woodward ain't no good. So he eventually leaves, and Jackson is telling her, you deserve better. And she's like, I like the bad ones. They're more fun. And listen, if that's what she likes, that's what she likes. At that point, you can't tell her what she deserves. That's what she likes. So she kept saying to him, you owe me for doing that. You owe me for doing that. And he's like, I ain't tell you to do anything. So then she starts being all like touchy-feely with him. But she does that when she like has too much to drink. So then Harley's all like, I'm going to go see Jackson. And then, and make everything okay. So when she gets to the house, the curtains are pulled back, and so she can see right into the kitchen. And she sees a woman that she's never seen before, but she can tell, like, by the way that she, like, took his hair and placed it behind his ear, like, and he didn't flinch. This is someone he knows. He's close to this person. So now she's freaked out. And because of that, she didn't hear when Parker yelled, Harley. So she turns around and she's staring at the barrel of a gun. Parker's like, if you don't get in, I'm going to take you out right here. And she was like, but then you won't have anyone to stalk. I said, well, damn. I'm done. Oh, girl, I got bold. She was like, when she said she was tired, I think she really meant like, I'm tired, bro. Like, this is so annoying. And so he shoots he takes a shot next to her face. And he's like, I'm not playing with you. Like, I mean business. So then Harley like kicks him like super hard in the chest. And he loses the gun, and then he pushes her in the white van and tells the driver to go. So she keeps trying to fight him until he like punches her in the jaw like so hard that it like everything goes black. And that's how that book ends. So this is getting this is a little much. So Harley's kidnapped. The next book is going to be Tangled Up in Lace. So this is going to be crazy. So what did you guys think of Tangled Up in Pain? Drop down in the comment section in the discussion board. Let me know what you think. Again, thank you so much for your support. I truly appreciate it. And as always, thank you for tuning in to the Always Reading Book Club.